Let's go.
Welcome to part 2 of the Billie Jean Iceberg and tier list. This is obviously the continuation of part 1, so if you haven't watched that one, I highly recommend you do that before you watch this one.
And we did definitely go check out my reaction to his video.
But with that said, let's just continue on this list. This is tier 3, which I call Kinda Known. I call it Kinda Known because these performances are kinda known, obviously. I doubt they're anyone's first viewing of Billie Jean, I highly doubt that. But they're still known. If you're like an MJ fan, you most likely know of these, you watched them before. Starting off with Copenhagen on July 20th, 1992. Now this one is really special to me as it released, or it leaked, after I became an MJ fan. So it kind of was my sign that Michael Jackson was the artist for me, because a concert in my country, in my hometown, leaked after I became an MJ fan, kind of just said to me, Yep, this is for you. There's something symbolic about it, I think. The performance itself is really good. It used to be my favorite Billie Jean performance, but it isn't now, because, you know, opinions change. I won't
be able to guess. I want to know what is his favorite performance. Like, I cannot figure out what this guy's favorite performance is. I really want to know. But yeah, Copenhagen, for those that don't know, I did a video of ranking the best Billie Jean performances. Or it wasn't the moonwalk. I think it was ranking the best moonwalks, which led into best Billie Jean performances. And this one is very high on the list. Definitely go check out that video too.
To the vocals, because I feel like they could be better. He sounds exhausted, especially compared to other performances of the song. Like earlier performances of 1992, his vocals are way better. Whereas here, as I said, he sounds exhausted. However, the dancing is really, really good. The moonwalks are fantastic, all of them, especially the second one, because he does like and then pushes himself away into the glide. It's so cool. For that, I'm putting it in B tier.
Okay.
Moving on,
There's hope, guys. There's hope.
25th, 1997. This one is probably one of the most energetic ones we have in Pro, actually. Right next to Manila, December 10th, 1996. Like, this performance is fantastic. It's almost flawless, honestly. My only gripe is the vocals, because he sounds interesting. Like, when he does the ow, it's like, he does it weird. He doesn't do like ow. He does like ow. It's weird. But all the other vocals...
That's normal how he sounds.
sound good. But like, because of that ow, it kind of takes me out of it. It's not as good as other 1997 ows. But visually, it's super, super, super good. Also, some of the vocals are good, but mostly it's like the energy and his dancing here is fantastic. It's probably one of the last energetic performances of 1997. I'm gonna put it in A tier, because this is a fantastic performance. Not one of my favorites though, but it's super, super, super good. Bucharest on September 14th, 1996. Now this one is a lot of people's favorites, I've heard. They say it's very reminiscent of the Dangerous tour. I see it a bit, but I wouldn't really say it's like very reminiscent of it. But I can see the resemblance a bit, the movements, how he dances. But I wouldn't say it's very Dangerous Tour-esque. It has a bit of Dangerous Tour essence, it does. And it's very energetic, and there's a lot of dancing, there really is. However, there's a lack of vocals. Sure, there's ad-libs that are live, of course, but his microphone isn't turned on probably like in time, so he sounds really low in volume. So you can just hear him sing really low, which, that sucks. That's a lacking part of the performance, but the rest is really, really good. I'm putting Bucharest in B tier. Next up, we have the Dangerous tour rehearsals on May 16th.
Oh, you're including the tour rehearsals too. Interesting.
In 1992. Now, this is a rehearsal, so we have to keep that in mind. However, the vocals, they're really, really good and unique. His vocals sound very soft. You know, not like she was more like, no more like he was more like. It sounds very soft, and I really like that. The dancing is a bit iffy considering it is a rehearsal, but there's some cool alterations to the choreography of the performance, which really makes it very appealing to look at, even if it's a rehearsal. It's also cool just seeing him perform Billie Jean with a green shirt instead of the Billie Jean outfit. I'm putting it in C tier. Now we go to Sydney on November 16th, 1996. Now, a lot of people really like this one. I like it too. However, the style of dancing here is looser, not sloppy, mind you, not sloppy, very very different. Which is cool in some areas of the performance. I do like it, but in other parts it just seems again like loose and not that sharp or tight kind of, which makes me dislike it a bit more. Also, his vocals are kind of some of them are good, but some of them are just because of his laryngitis, which does bring it a bit down. However, like in the breakdown, there's a unique moment where usually he waits a bit before starting the dancing. However, here he skips, like he starts dancing faster, like he did on the Bad tour and some Dangerous tour shows, which is pretty cool. I'm putting Sydney in C tier. Now we have Madrid.
But that's the thing. Like we're only like 5 minutes in. That's the thing. Like his vocals, to me, his best vocals was Victory and Bad tour. I think everything after that, you can clearly see how much performing and all the stuff that was going on with his body took a toll on him. I think the latest is Dangerous tour, maybe 92. But yeah, vocals I think wasn't really there much after like 92, maybe 93. So that's why I'm curious to see what he's judging on, because sometimes I feel like he's judging on just dancing and not really the vocals. But here I feel like he is including vocals in terms of how he judges the performance. So I'm kind of still trying to get I can't really get a read on what exactly what his grading is at some parts. Like I'm still trying to get a read on it. So
on September 23rd, 1992. Now this one is probably one of the most interesting performances of 1992 because his dancing is in some areas kind of similar to the History tour. And what I mean by that is that he's kind of more wild here. For example, after the second chorus, he usually does a Pig in the Flowers move. I'm just going to call it PTF, it's easier. He usually does the PTF move into the second verse, but here he skips it and just walks to the side and does the heel tap instead, which I think is pretty cool. Like, it's very unique, which makes it special. And also during the second verse, he does a cool combo where he usually does the toe stand, but here he just like goes down and like pulls out his leg. I want to put this performance higher, but the vocals aren't as good as other September shows. Like, there's interesting ad-libs, and his demeanor is very aggressive, which I like. We have two good ankles, one from the right side far away, and we have a middle to the left, kinda. There's a close-up, which is really high quality, which I love. The atmosphere of that angle is amazing, because you're so close to him. Like, it feels like you're in the audience watching him perform. It's awesome. It's really cool. But the vocals aren't that good. The dancing is really good, but the vocals aren't that good. They're okay, could be better. I'm putting Madrid in C tier. Auckland on November 11th, 1996. This is the better Auckland show, to be honest, or at least in terms of Billie Jean. The vocals are better here overall, I'd say, kinda. I mean, he sings more here, which is nice, and this performance is very, very cool because the breakdown is probably one of the longest breakdowns we have, and the chorus starts playing. In the breakdown, where it's normally just drums, which is so unique, it's the only performance where this happens. It's super, super, super cool. I love it, and the dancing is amazing. There's that loose style I mentioned in Sydney, but here I just think there's better dancing overall, and I really, really like it. Honestly, it's one of my favorites, but it's not one of the best overall, I'd say, but it's really good, but not one of the absolute best, I'd say, but still one of my favorites.
So I was going to ask, what do you guys like better? Do you like just the drums or just the drum when he's doing the breakdown, or do you like the drum with the chorus? I think the drum with the chorus kind of makes it just even more, like it just gives more to it. Like I think like if he breaks it up in parts where the first part of the breakdown is just the drum, and then the second half he's doing the chorus too, I think that's the perfect way to do it in my opinion. But let me know how you feel about that.
I'm putting Auckland November 11th in A tier. Now we go to Kuala Lumpur, October 27th, 1996. Now this one is peak. I love this performance so very much. It is probably my favorite. No. It is my favorite Billie Jean performance from the history tour that we have in pro footage. It's so good. The ad-libs are fan-fucking-tastic. I need to stop cursing, but the ad-libs are so good, so strong, and he's so wild with it. And his movement too. Oh, his movement is sharp as hell. The only thing that sucks about this performance is not actually the performance, but it's the quality that is in. It's pretty bad, but honestly, the original file of it looks okay. Like, also, just in general, if you look past quality, a lot of indie performances have really shit quality, so if you can look past that, you can stick around in this community for a long time. I would say this performance is basically perfect. Basically. Like, sure, there's some issues with Isaiah's keys, but, like, it's not that notable in Billie Jean, at least not to me. It doesn't bother me. And it just sounds really good. I love the band. It sounds so powerful, especially the drums. They really get you grooving. Yeah, this is honestly just a basic, perfect Billie Jean performance in my eyes. I'm putting it in S tier. Now we go to MJ and Friends. However, the rehearsal on June 24th, 19...
How y'all feel about that? Why am I doing it like it's live? Like, I think because the original plan was to do this live, but because of the way my life is situation set up right now, I don't have the ability to do that. But anyway, would I put that in S tier? I'll probably put it in A. I get because. No, I think I'll put it in A tier. Because I feel like S tier should only be reserved for undoubtedly. I don't want to give away like what I did on Billie Jean. For example, I really love Victory Tour. I really love Toronto. Now I know there are other cities and shows that he did better, but like the Toronto show, I think the only thing that's missing from the Toronto show is the spotlight. But I think, like, what he was doing on that stage, it's just insane to me. So I would have to put it in S tier. I know people would disagree with me, but I gotta put that, like, something like that in S tier for me. Like, it's like unmatched in my opinion.
Honestly, just a basic, perfect Billie Jean performance in my eyes. I'm putting it in S tier. Now we go to MJ and Friends. However, the rehearsal on June 24th, 1999 in Seoul. Yeah, this is a rehearsal.
Whoa. There's rehearsals uploaded? MJ and Friends rehearsal. I'll be damned. It's only like 4.5 minutes long. But like it's chopped. Yeah, it's like from far away. We might have to react to that. Again, it's only like combined, I think it's probably only like 10 minutes. Yeah, we might have to react to that. Okay.
Dances as if it wasn't. And in the breakdown, it's really, really cool because he takes off his fedora and dances through the breakdown without a fedora. I think this is the only time he did it, basically, and it looks super, super cool. Well, at least on stage, it was the only time he did it. I think he did it in some kitchen rehearsal or something, which I will mention later, actually. Yeah, it's so cool seeing him dance to the breakdown without the hat. And I also wish the footage we have of it didn't have reporters talking over it because it...
네, 여러분들이 상당히 좋아하시고 또 많이 아시는 그런 멜로디들이 흘러나오고 있는데요. 빌리진이 지금 흐르고 있죠?
Yeah. It's kind of hard to hear what's going on because of that, but whatever. I'm putting it in B tier. Now we go to Manila on December 10th, 1996.
You put a rehearsal in B tier. Intriguing.
Now this is a very wild performance. It's super wild. The vocals suck ass. They're horrible. Really, probably some of the worst vocals you can find if you look through pro footage anyways.
That's what I thought he meant when he said it. Oh, like he said his ad lib weird.
But the dancing, man, the dancing, there's so much of it. And like, even in parts where there usually aren't, like, even during the second pre-chorus, he does really cool movement, which he usually doesn't do, which I love. I love it. This is such a good performance. The vocals just suck ass. Like, his laryngitis is really heavy here, but also there's a really, really cool robotic section doing the breakdown, and it's so good. It's so fucking good. I'm putting it in A tier. Tokyo, December 31st,
See what I'm talking about? Like, the vocals was ass, but because of the performance itself, you put it in A tier. That's what I meant by I'm trying to figure out what he's going by, because to me, mostly he's judging off the dancing, not really the vocals, which I'm like the kind of the opposite, actually.
92, and oh my god, I love you. I love this performance so fucking much. The Elvis being like, you know you did it, baby. It sounds so fucking
No, you
like
did.
Oh my god, this is one of my all-time favorite performances. S tier, just S tier immediately. And we have Johannesburg on October 12th.
Again, just shut me up. Like, I don't. Am I crazy? Just off audio, S tier or A tier. Like, I don't know.
1997. Yes, 1997. It's the penultimate show of the tour, so Michael's obviously tired, and it's very evident. He's very slow here, but it still has its charms due to the instrumentation being really, really strong, and the way he sings also sounds really good, even though he's exhausted. Also, a really cool first moonwalk. It's really slow, it seems very, very cool, but he's really tired, and some of the executions are pretty weak. Like, the first kick he does is not even on cue, like, he does it too early. So, I'm putting Johannesburg in E tier. Tunis on October 7th, 1996. I love this performance. It's so good, and it's very underrated. Like, a lot of people forget it exists, but it's still most viewed. Like, you watch it, and then you forget it exists. Even though you know it exists. It's weird. It's known because of the location, and it's his only show in Tunis. And we have a low quality-ish amateur recording of it, which really shows the crowd's reactions, and it's priceless. It's so good. And he's so smooth here. Like, this is probably one of the most smooth Billie Jean performances you can find. The only thing that's kind of missing is the toe stand, because there's no toe stand. Like, after the moonwalk, it seems like he wants to do the toe stand, but he doesn't.
Yo!
It's kind of interesting. Also, the vocals, like, the vocals are very interesting because he kind of sounds on the brink of being sick, but he isn't. So he sounds really, really good. Yeah, I love the vocals. I love the vocals. I really love the vocals. And of course, I love the dancing. This is one of my favorites, even though there are better ones. I'm putting Tunis in A tier. Now we have Tokyo, September 13th, 1987. The vocals on this performance is amazing, like really, really good. This is the second show of the Bad Tour, so obviously his vocals are pretty good here. And not just pretty good, they're fantastic. I think he sings the wrong lyric during the second pre-chorus, however. But still, like, all the other vocals sound so good. Even though he sings it wrong, it sounds good. That's just Michael. Like, that's basically just Michael for you. He sings lyrics you don't understand, sounds good. That's how he works. But, like, this is a good performance. It's in low quality, though, but still, if you're going to look past that, this is a really, really good performance. But, you know, he's still learning how to do it. See, like, this is the Bad Tour, so it's a bit different than the Victory Tour and the tour prior, so it seems like he's trying to transition a bit. But the vocals is what makes this performance good. But the dancing still needs a bit more revision and needs to be a bit revised. I can't say that word, but I hope you know what I mean. Revised. It becomes better on later down the tour. I'm putting it in B tier. The Victory Tour Patrick Kelly mix of 1984. I'm pretty sure this is like a mix of different performances, but I don't know all the performances. I know some of it is Chicago, I think. Chicago, and maybe some of it is LA, Los Angeles. Like, I'm not sure. I just know it's a mix, so I'm just counting it as one instead of going like angle. If the left angle is one show and the right angle is another show, I'm just going by the mix. It really shows the essence of the Victory Tour really, really well, in my opinion. It's a great quality. I just wish that there wasn't as much audience interviews as there were, because there's a lot of those clips, Like there's only like 2 minutes or maybe 3 minutes of the actual Billie Jean performance. But the rest of it is just audience interviews, which does take me out of it. I'm putting it in C tier. Now we have more Victory Tour here. This is the Thriller 40 Los Angeles footage, or at least some of it is from Los Angeles, and it's really, really high quality. It's 4K. This was recently released due to the Thriller 40 documentary also recently releasing. This is really, really good. I really, really like this. I wish we could have it in full. I'm not the only one who wishes that. Basically, every fan wants this in full, but like we probably won't get it, unfortunately. But hey, we can hope. But I highly doubt it. But the performance...
Baby, we still trying to wait for the biopic. Let's count our blessings. Let's wait for the biopic, then we can worry about everything else.
Well, there's basically two. Like, there's different dates in this, actually. Like, sometimes there's, like, on the left side, there is a show, and on the right side, there is a show going at the same time. So you can see, like, two performances side by side being compared officially, which is interesting. It's actually so very good. Like, it looks so good, and it sounds very good, too, even though it's mono. I really like this. I'm putting it in B tier. Brisbane on November 28th, 1987. This is the last show of the first leg of the Bad tour. I think, like, what's his name? I think Stevie Wonder was at this show performing with Michael doing this Bad song. This performance is pretty cool because it's very audible. It's only audio.
The reason why I shake my head is like, you telling me nobody in that entire building has footage of Stevie Wonder and Michael Jackson on stage. Like, I think there's a picture of it, but there's nobody actually took footage of it. I'm like, come on, Australia, what you doing?
Way. It's very high quality audience recordings though. It's cool because the breakdown is longer than the other 1987 performance of the song, so it's clear like he's more like his 1988 Bad Tour self here than his 1987 Bad Tour self. The vocals are good, but like there's nothing too special about it. I think I'd had to actually see it to really like it more, so I'm putting it in C tier. Now we have the History Tour 1996 rehearsals. The video snippets. There's not much to say here really, other than it's cool seeing it rehearsed. I really, really would love like a full History Tour rehearsal to be leaked or released. I really want to see that. I think there's some cool ass potential. Maybe we could hear some songs being performed fully live if it's a really early rehearsal. Who knows? But it's cool seeing it rehearsed, but there's nothing too special here. There's not like a pristine amount of energy or something. It's just standard, so I'm putting it in C tier. 30th anniversary show, however, this is just the September 7th performance of 2001. This gets a lot of shit because Michael is high, I think here. He's out of it clearly, like his dancing is very sloppy. But it's still very good dancing because there's a lot of it. Like, okay, that doesn't really make sense. That's like quantity kind of thing. There's a lot of dancing though, and there's a lot of interesting dancing. It's kind of reminiscent of late 1997 History Tour shows, but combined with 1996 History Tour shows, which is a really cool insight, mind you. I would put this really high on the list, honestly, because there's unique dancing and the audio is great quality, has a great atmosphere and all that jazz, but there's some major screw-ups. He fucks up the moonwalk. Like, he moonwalks like, that's it. There's not a long, it's a very short moonwalk. And he does it on the black rubber parts of the stage, which doesn't allow him to properly slide. So he's kind of stuck on the floor. And that's the only moonwalk there is. One moonwalk. Bro. And the vocals are interesting. Like, his mic is turned on very late. And the vocals he sings sounds good, but not that good. It's clear like he's kind of out of it. But it's an interesting performance, if anything. I'm putting it in C tier. Now we have the other 30th anniversary show on September 10th.
Yeah, I was about to say, that's probably the shortest moonwalk of all time. Like the September 7th show, like probably the shortest and worst moonwalk, like, of all time. But it happens.
I don't like this performance. This is like a history tour, late history tour 1997 performance, except there's very little dancing. The only cool thing here, though, is that you can hear his live singing like over the playback. That's really cool, but like the main performance, also like visually, is not that appealing. The breakdown is cool. It's a classic version. Like he actually does a moonwalk during the breakdown here, even though that's not shown during the pro mix. He does it in the amateur recording. You can watch it for yourself. In fact, you can watch it right now because I'm fucking showing you it. That makes it really cool, and he also does a beatbox. But like the main part of the performance is just boring. There's just not enough dancing for me to put it any higher than D tier. It can't be higher, to be honest. It's just boring. The vocals are cool, but you can only hear them sometimes. But it's D tier.
I think because I did a reaction to he did like a full breakdown of the 30th anniversary tour performance from both dates, the 7th and the 10th. I think I agree with I want to say, 7th, definitely D tier. I think the 10th, I will put C tier. Only because I'm not that pressed about vocals. The dancing was fine to me. I don't know why you don't show a moonwalk during the breakdown. Like, why would you not do that? But yeah, I think it was just average. So I want to. 7th is definitely a D, but I think the 10th date was a C though.
We have a history tour show, Gelsenkirchen, on June 15th, 1997. Now, this is really, really good. This is a really good performance that I used to kind of hate for some reason, but then I liked it, but then I hated it, and now I'm just like, yeah, this is good. I have accepted it. It's really cool, and it's really high quality, and we have a really good angle, really close up to the stage, and he is very energetic here, which is so nice. The vocals here aren't bad, not at all, but they aren't the best either. There are better 1997 shows with better vocals, but these vocals are good either way, and the dancing is really cool. There's some interesting moves here, interesting combos too that I really, really like. I'm putting it in A tier. We have another history tour show, which is Wembley Stadium in London on July 12th, 1997. I used to hate this. I used to think this was so fucking boring. I was so overrated. But I see why it has a good reputation, because the vocals are really, really good, and the dancing is smooth as hell. It's a weird performance, to be honest. It's just a weird atmosphere to it. I can't really explain it. Like I can't really explain it. Yeah, I don't really know what to say. It's a good performance, but that's just it. Actually, I don't have much more to say. I'm putting it in B tier. Once again, I forgot a performance. This time it's Amsterdam on September 30th, 1996. Now, this used to be my absolute favorite performance by Billie Jean because it's just almost flawless, basically. His dancing is really, really good. All the executions of every movement is spectacular. And the vocals are good too, though they could be better. But in general, this performance is really, really, really good. And his mannerisms are awesome. Like, he does this cool guitar dance. Like, he plays the guitar like an air guitar. It's so awesome. I'm putting it at A tier. Hey, okay, I wasn't...
Hold on. Is he done? Okay, hold on. Let me just check something real quick. Because I'm trying to see what he has.
It's so awesome. I'm putting it at A tier.
So as of right now, S tier has History and Dangerous Tour. Okay. I'm just double checking real quick. Interesting. Where did he put Copenhagen again? I think he put it on a B, right? That's almost blasphemous to me. That's almost blasphemous to me. Yeah, I don't know how you can put Copenhagen anything lower than A tier. Okay.
Hey, okay, I wasn't planning to end the video on tier 3, but like tier 4 is so fucking massive that I'm gonna have to split that up into 2 parts if I want like every part of this iceberg to be like 25 minutes, 20 minutes or 25 minutes each. Then I had to end this video here because just half of tier 4 is already like half an hour, so there's gonna be like 4 or 5 parts of this goddamn iceberg. But for now, this is the end of part 2 of the iceberg where we've covered tier 3. I hope you see you in my next video on the iceberg. I'm gonna keep doing these until I'm done, and then I'm gonna do even more icebergs because I'm not gonna stop because I am an addict to MJ. I literally cannot live without him.
That's a way to end the video. Shout out to Murad again. I probably don't disagree with really any of it outside of the did he put one in D tier? Nah, it was the September 10th 30th anniversary performance. I will put in C tier, but outside of that, I don't think I really disagree with. No, there was another one. Copenhagen, definitely disagree with. There's no way that's lower than A tier. I will not move off of that either. I'm not moving off of that. So, but yeah, man, this dude really, really, really knows his MJ performances, man. But let me know how you feel about the tier list thus far. Like, comment, subscribe, share the things are the things. Ain't gonna go home. Dude got to step in. Peace.
Did you tell me this was over?